Mind Candy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mind Candy. I'm your host, Bono the Original. Alright guys, this is episode 002, and today I have an amazing message for all of you out there, okay? First of all, before we get started, guys, if this your second time listening to me, please do me a favor and like this, share this, because this message is going to be amazing, okay? I'm going to help you save relationships. I'm going to help you save relationships with this message today, guys. So do me a favor. After this episode, after you listen to it, share it, like it, comment on it, give me your perspectives, and let's discuss it and tell me whether I'm right, wrong, or how I could have made this message better. But today, I want to talk to you about something that is very deep within me, okay? I want to talk to you guys about political discourse and how to save your family and friends, okay? I'm going to help you with this concept, because there are a lot of people out there today. There are a lot of people and a lot of things that I'm seeing in this political season that is hurting a lot of friends and a lot of family. There are a lot of people out there, guys, and believe it or not, you may be feeling this as well. You may be feeling this anxiety as well. There are a lot of people out there who are losing friends, who are losing family member, or family members are not talking to each other because of this political season. Okay, I can't tell you how many times I'm hearing people saying I defriended so many people because they are intolerant or whatever, because of the political views or whatever it may be. Okay, so I'm going to help you guys and just kind of give you my advice, and whether you take it or whether you agree with it or not, that is totally up to you. But my job here today is to help you understand how to participate in the political discourse that we are having today. Okay, this country is going through some crazy going through a crazy political season, and people are heated. People are heated and people are upset. People are they have this anxiety and they don't know how to express themselves without getting angry, without getting upset. So I'm gonna give you 5 things that you need to know, and that'll help you save your relationships. Because at the end of the day, guys, okay, when all jokes aside, all emotions aside, at the end of the day, your friends, your family relationships are the most important things, okay, are the most important things to save, okay? At the end of the day, there's nothing else that matters but your family and your friends, okay? So let's not lose those relationships. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you my 5 input on how to save your relationship when you're participating in political discourse or any kind of discourse for that matter, okay? Because these 5 things can apply to any conversation that you're having, okay? Look, I'm here. I want folks to understand that there are just some things that are not worth it. There are some things that are not worth losing, and that is your families, and that is your relationship with your friends and your family. So let's get started, guys. There are 5 things you need to know, and the first thing you need to know when you're engaging in a political discourse conversation with anybody or with any subgroup or anything like that, first thing you need to learn or you need to know is when you come into a conversation, have an open mind. Okay, this is a cue that most people don't understand. Most people go into a conversation and their minds are closed. They feel that their opinion and their perspective are the only ones that matter, and so they're not willing to learn. Okay, this is a huge problem, because what that does for you is that when you go into a conversation and not have an open mind, and somebody's attacking your views, and you're like, and what happens is you start to go on the defense. You start to get angry. You start to get upset. And so therefore, just understand your perspectives are not other people's reality. Does that make sense? Your perspectives are not other people's reality. So when you go into a conversation, you just have to understand, hey, look, I'm going there and I'm going to this conversation. I just want to learn more about this person's view. Okay, and that's what it's about. And you can be solid and have conviction for what you believe in, but when you have an open mind for new perspectives, what that does is it helps you grow. Does that make sense? It helps you grow when you go into any conversation, especially political discourse. It helps you grow when you have an open mind. Number two, what I want you guys to take with you when you go into this conversation is having the willingness to learn. Guys, this is the most important thing. This is what really actually helps us grow as an individual, as a person, as a group, as a society. This thing right here, when you're engaging in any kind of conversation, is having the willingness to learn new things. You know, because we live in a world where you always have to be learning. This is how the mind grows, right? This is how the mind develops. You know, as a child, we learn expediently, and then as we get older, we always have to constantly feed our mind new perspectives, new ideas, and educate our mind. The mind's like a muscle. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I had pretty big muscles, okay? I had pretty big muscles, okay? But the mind is like a muscle, okay? You have to continually train it and continually exercise it and grow it. And so therefore, when you go into a conversation, okay, what you need to do is just be willing to learn new perspectives, okay? Being able to learn new things from a different angle or perspective will help you have a stronger conviction for the things that you may already believe in. God, that is magical right there. Did you hear that? Like being able to learn new things from a different angle or perspective will help you have a stronger conviction for the things that you may already believe in, or may help you rethink your current understanding to better shape your ideas. Guys, that is the beauty of life, man. That is the beauty of learning. When you have new perspective and you understand new perspectives and you are willing to learn, you know, from other people's perspective, that helps you grow. This podcast is about helping you grow and saving relationships, guys. This is what it's about. So let's go to my number three. My number three thing is when you're participating in political discourse, okay, is going into the conversation by having tolerance. Being tolerant of other people. I'm gonna give you this right here. This is magic right here, guys. This is complete magic. I'm telling you. Okay, having tolerance for other people. It's okay that your views differ from that of your families and your friends. It's okay. That is the beauty and the artful tendencies of life. That is the beauty and artful tendencies of life. Because if we were all the same, you wouldn't like it. You would be bored as hell. Okay, you will not grow in your personal development. You will not learn. So it's okay that your views are different from other people. It makes life more colorful, more beautiful. Okay, that is the artful tendencies of life when you are tolerant of other people's view. I'll tell you this: the world does not afford you to have the world for yourself. It doesn't allow you to do that. We live in a world where you have to live with other people. You have to live with other family members. You have to share this big world. And most importantly, you have to share this big old country with other people. This country is a melting pot of diversity. This is why the United States of America is the greatest country on earth, because we are diverse, and that makes us great. Okay, so therefore, having the tolerance and having tolerance for other people allows you to independently grow. Guys, this is beautiful. I'm telling you, when you understand these things, when you apply this to your conversations, you will not be losing friendships, because the most important thing is saving your friendships, saving your relationship with your family. That is the most important thing, right? So, guys, that is number three. So, number four is having respect. Guys, I'm telling you, I am on Facebook and I'm reading these articles or seeing these posts and listening to other conversation while I'm out, and I'm hearing the utter lack of respect for not only the individual that's being disrespected, but for the individual themselves who are dishing out that disrespect. Okay, having respect for yourself will serve you well. Okay, when you go into a conversation and you have respect for yourself, what that does for you is that allows you to be patient, that allows you to be tolerant, that allows you to be open-minded. Okay, guys? Because when you have respect for yourself, you are not willing to sling dirt. You are not willing to go below the standard of human civility. That is the main thing right there. Having respect for yourself and your family will serve you well in keeping those amazing relationships. Before you knew their opinions, And before you knew their opinions on those important topics, they loved you regardless, right? You love them regardless, correct? And and nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed now is the fact, guys, that is the fact that you know their opinion and appreciate that. Love them for it, because at the end of the day, you learned something new. Okay, and you got the opportunity to take something from that and apply it to your understanding and make your understanding a lot better. Value them because they had value for you before, and if they didn't, teach them, lead them, be the leader and lead the way, on how to have these political discourse and these conversation of any kind. Okay, nothing has changed from the way they loved you or the way they cheated you, other than the way they treated you, other than the fact that you now understand what their perspectives are, and that is okay. That is totally fine. Okay, and lastly, guys, this one right here is huge. It's huge, and you have to apply this in your daily walk, in your daily life. Okay, every religion that I know of, whether you are a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Jew, every religion leads with this understanding: love. I mean, guys, that's mind-blowing, right? I know, it's mind-blowing. Every religion leads with the concept of love. Okay, there's not much more that I can say about this, because this is something that is innately in us. Okay, we all have the understanding and the concept of love. So when you go into a conversation or a political discourse, the main thing is understanding the love for people and the love for yourself, but most important, the love for human being, right? When you love yourself, you are not willing to sling dirt. When you love yourself, you are willing to be patient. When you love yourself, you're willing to apply that same love to other people. That is the greatness of the human being. I'm telling you, life is awesome when you understand and you follow and apply the concept of love. Love will always conquer negativity. Okay, the worst people, just take this example. Okay, the worst people, the worst of the worst people in our society, even they too respond positively to acts of kindness, acts of love. I do not care who you are and how badass you think you are and how stubborn you may think you are. At the end of the day, when people treat you with love, you cannot resist it. You may resist it for a little while, because they're penetrating your heart, but at the end of the day, what happens is you open up, because love conquers all, guys. So leading with civility, having love for yourself will allow you to apply civility to any kind of conversation and anything that allows you or affords you to have those conversations, those meaningful conversations, guys. And this is the message today. The most important thing that you guys and us, myself, our society, us as a people, us as a race, of species, whatever you may call it, apply yourself to yourself, is love. Okay, when you have love for yourself, you do not go below substandard of the human understanding or the human beings, right? When you love yourself, you apply that love to everyone else. So guys, listen, this was a short podcast to help you with understanding how to engage in political discourse to save those important relationships. Okay, there's nothing more important than having those relationships, because I'm telling you today that, hey, at the end of the day, when the political season's over, when everything is said and done, guess what's going to happen? You're going to go back to those friends and all those insults and those family members, all those insults that you dish out and everything else. You're going to be left to apologize to them anyways, right? So why don't you just go into the conversation with an open mind, willingness to learn, having tolerance, respect for yourself and others, and just loving yourself and others. Guys, this is a simple concept, and this is what Mind Candy is all about. Okay, Mind Candy is here to give you a different perspective, provoke you in a way to better live, to better yourself. Okay, apply these concepts. There's nothing wrong with letting go and just engaging in meaningful, fruitful conversation, because that is the artful tendencies of life is to love other people, be tolerant of other people, respect other people, and having the willingness to learn with an open mind. It's beautiful. Like, our society, our world is beautiful when we understand these 5 things, when we apply these 5 things to life, people. So, hey, I just want to tell you guys, man, I love you guys. This political season is fun. You're going to hear more about me, about my personal opinion. So really, when I give you my personal opinion about certain things in politics, I want you to please, when you engage with me in these conversations, apply these 5 things, because I'm not here to change your mind about anything, guys. I know everybody have their own mindset, and we all apply our own mindsets, okay? I'm not here to change your mind. I'm only here to inspire. This is what Mind Candy is all about. I'm here to inspire you to think deeper and to apply things that makes you better. That is the biggest thing about life, is making yourself better so you can lead a fruitful, healthier life. And when you do that, other people will come to you, and other people want to learn from you, and you allow other people. When you make yourself better, you allow other people to become better. It's beautiful, right? It's a 180 cycle. It's a 360 cycle. It just continues to go around and around. When you make your life better and become a better person, you subconsciously allow someone else to be better and be a better person, which in turn they allow somebody else to do the same thing. It's beautiful, okay? Have an open mind, be willing to learn, have tolerance of your society and your people around you, have respect for those around you, and most importantly for yourself, but most importantly, above all, have love. Carry love with you wherever you go. With all due respect, guys, you have been listening to Mind Candy. I will talk to you later. Make sure you engage and vote. Doesn't matter what your political views are, but vote, engage in political discourse, have those conversations, open minds, inspire, love.